Welcome to another edition of Mzanzi Fundiz. A lot is happening in South African football. Players are moving left, right, and center. People are retiring. Are they retiring or they are forced to retirement? I mean, the legendary Dumele Nkune is no longer at Chiefs, but we see footage of him everywhere. Andile Chali, there's movement. Is he going back home to the Eastern Cape? Babina Nogo are signing players left, right, and center. But we've got a new addition. A rose among the thorns. Lungati, tell us what's happening in the socials.
Yabonga kakhulu Mpho, and right about now this is me uNokulunga Intokazi enhle yakwathenjwe kwayo, and I will be the captain of what's trending in sports. Asisheshe siliphunge leli tiye lingakaze liphole cause ziningi zithe. First up we have Mamelodi Sundowns as they put Rulani Mokwena on the chopping block. But show me your door. A lot of fans are having mixed emotions with regards to this because they feel as if Rulani is a technical coach and his strategies has probably gained them some leaks, even though there is no domestic kapungana. But that doesn't take away the fact that Rulani Mokwena is an amazing coach and Mamelodi Sundowns is a phenomenal team. We wish them all the best in finding another coach, and we wish Rulani Mokwena all the best with his future endeavors. But so let's move right along to Orlando Pirates as they put Vincent Pule again on the chopping block. This put a shock on our timelines, but as the famous saying goes, there is no therefore in football. Happy today. Anything can change, and it seems as if it has changed for TX Galaxy as they've also cut ties with Bennett Parker. Okay guys, so let's dilute everything that we have spoken about and speak about what's happening. At least the Bucks have given us a privilege to see what's going on behind the scenes. Re bone hore o etsalang ko di changing rooms ka di half time ha ba lwa ba qabana ba thabile when they happy and their team spirit goes. So you can check it out on YouTube on Up the Bucks. But you know, my job is just to spill some hot tea. And my opinion, Iliwani, it doesn't matter. It doesn't carry that much weight. So let's get to hear from our analysts what they have to say about the tea I just spilled. I know it's very hot and I know you are hoping to hear their opinions on what they have to say on these matters. Lufuno, your thoughts, please.
Thank you, Lungati. Look, everything that's happening is football season. It's a silly season. You can look at it now. You look at Sundowns. We don't know if Rulani is gone or what's happening. Let's wait and see. Others don't have a coach. We don't know. Now, you look at Bennett Parker. Honestly, I think at 38, I think he has really given his all in football, and I think it's about time TS as well really look at his position, releasing him, and looking at the young guys to come through, but otherwise, and he has done so well for South African football, and we don't know his next move, if he's going to still continue playing or not. Only time will tell. You touched also well in terms of Mashonisa from Pirates being released. Vincent Pule, I think you look at it holistically, Vincent Pule did not really contribute much into the Pirates team last season. He really had just those cameo, appearance for the team. And I think it's about time for Pirates as well to really look at his position holistically and say, we've got the players that can play in that position that have been doing well. And 33 as well, I mean, it's time for them as well to pass on and refresh the team as well.
Oh my gosh, they have said a mouthful indeed. And I love the fact that there is no therefore in football. Anything can change. But what's not going to change is the fact that I am still going to be here spilling more tea, spilling more beans, spilling more coffee that's hot for you to handle. This is uNokulunga Intokazi enhle yakwathenjwe kwayo right here on Mzanzi Fundiz, signing out. See you next week.
Wow, a lot is happening. Thank you, Lungati. Bafetu, Bafana assembled and some others did not go on to those things. Talking of Orlando Pirates, Baragunzima, Mfetu. If you're not careful, fuck is bagel in the change room. But we start the segment, and it's on a very sad note that we hear the news of the passing of Justin Shonga. Played well for Pirates. Came to South Africa. This is behind the scene news. He was never meant to play for Pirates. He was meant to go to a certain team called Mamelodi Sundowns. Pirates beat them to a signature at the airport. Came to Orlando Pirates, became a household name, Lekoko.
And what a talent he was. I think, you look at the contribution that he's made into South African football at a short space of time, because you also have to take that into consideration that he didn't stay that long in many of the teams that he played for. 16 goals that he's contributed in terms of scoring, 16 assists that he's also contributed in 70 matches. So that tells you that return on investment in terms of the goal assist contribution, you have somebody that was a prolific scorer. Talent, you can never doubt it. Obviously, yes, off the field antics, there were stories that were rumored around, but in terms of the talent, the goals that he scored, top of my head, the goal that he scored again in that 4-2 win against Seopa United, that still lives rent-free in my mind. That guy was really, really talented.
Lufuno must have gotten a good view of Justin Shonga in the derby because he was a menace to the Kaizer Chiefs defense. I mean, once the news came, because it came through the hospital, after the hospital, and the doctors at the military hospital, Sikanze Military Hospital, confirmed the news that he had passed after a very short illness. Looking at what he did, the clubs that he played for, he was always a player that's in demand.
Yeah, he was in demand. I mean, he had a short stint with Cape Town City. He was also at Skukune at one time. So he has really moved around, Chakuma, TTM. So he has moved around in South Africa. So he's been a player for the PSL, So yeah, it's such a sad news,
I mean, he had just gotten back because there was a period where he wasn't playing. And he had just gone to his boyhood club whereby he was now looking to re-establish himself. And I think football is poorer without him being there.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's not nice to lose a young soldier, football, he has contributed, he has played for the national team also as well, So he was a player that really, delivers on the field as well. And that's how we should actually remember him for that.
Justin contributed a great deal to our football, played for Vets. I mean, that Vets team that he was a part of, that Vets team was a problem to Sundowns, Chief. gave people heart palpitation.
Yeah, you bringing in, now it's a double pain because you're talking about the Vets that no longer exist.
That is no more.
So it's really sad, man. He was very young, and also you have to take that into contribution, that age factor. He still had a lot to offer. His national team, yes, he played for that Vets, that was a menace. And perhaps we can look at that and look at the time that he has maximized in terms of return on investment on the play that he's had. And why puts Isalwena, okay, maybe this guy will really impact. Yes, this guy and take a leaf out of the book, and look at trajectory, career. So we really lost the talent, and I believe he still had a lot to offer, more PSL in particular.
But there's a say, once and always. So Justin Shonga, while he may have played for Skuku and he may have played for Vets, once a Buccaneer, always a Buccaneer.
True that, eh?
Then condolences to the family. May his soul rest in peace.